yeah. Get up, get up, get up. Man, I got a question I want to pose to you. I got a question. I have a question. Can I take? Okay, let's check this question. Don't get mad at me, but I'm going to pose it either way. What's your problem? What is your problem? Have you ever had somebody pose that to you? And 99.9, especially if it's a parent, when they say, what is your problem? Or what's the matter with you? What's wrong? You know, they pose those kind of questions to you. 99.9% of the time, you know, they already know the answer. You know, I tell my kids this, especially when they're little. I mean, I don't have to tell them this now. The only one I got to tell it to is the 16-year-old. But the mother ones, they're full-grown adults. My baby, 24, prior, you know, adult one. The adult baby is 24. So check this out. So when you ask them questions, I used to tell them, now I'm going to tell you something. When I'm asking you, what I'm asking you, I already know the answer to this question. So be careful how you answer. So I'm asking again, what's your problem? What in the world is your problem? How'd you get here? What? You gotta be kidding. What is your problem? You know what the problem is? And it ain't my problem. It's a problem for the enemy. You know why it's a problem? Because you refuse to give up. You refuse to throw in that towel. You refuse to not show up. Ah, my God. Manna, watch this, manna. You refuse to show up and not be battle ready. You refuse to let the enemy have your family, your marriage, your business, watch this, and your dreams to give birth to that business. I refuse. You better hear me. You better hear me. I refuse to stop. I refuse to not give God glory and honor for who He is in my life. I refuse. If I had to put it to what's the problem is, I'm after that devil. I'm man. Y'all, please forgive me today. I'm making it my business to get up, y'all ready, with an attitude to succeed. I'm going to succeed today. I'm going to hit that ball out of the field today. I'm going to accomplish my goals. If you ask me my problem. So what my problem is that, I've wasted too much time thinking I was not going to succeed. And He died for my success. Whole other piece, I wish I can go into it, ain't got time. My problem is I've wasted too much time going around in circles. But today, I decree and I declare nothing missing and nothing lacking. I decree that today. I decree today that you will see things differently. And the manner in which you will see them will catapult you to putting more pressure on the enemy's head and letting him know, baby, God, I hear you. I've tossed and I've turned in this bed for the last time. I'm going to sleep and I'm gonna rest. I've flipped and flopped on what I believe God has purpose. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find my y'all ready? Watch this. I'm gonna find my pursuit in the pages of the promises. Woo! Somebody put that there so I can refer back to it later. I'm going to pursue my purpose in the pages of the promise, which is the word of God. I'm gonna pursue it. I'm gonna find what God has for me in His word. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna match it. I'm gonna compare it. I'm gonna confirm it in the pages of the promises that God has for me. And y'all, please put it on the page, put it on here so I won't forget. I wish if I wasn't driving, Jackie, I'd be on the phone with you. Watch this. God has already purposed us. So if I had to go on the limb and say I got a problem, my problem is that I've not really, y'all don't get mad at it, I've not locked in on the promise. That's my problem. My problem is that I've allowed the promise to stare at me. I've let the promise desire my company and my presence. And because I'm flipping and I'm flopping, I'm medicating my problems. I'm smoking too much weed when I need to be having a weed with me and God, just the W-E, not the W-E-E-D. Because I found out something, because I've been, Minister Walanda Dickinson said something many years ago. She said, Pastor, what these people don't understand is there's a chemical in marijuana that eventually messes with your brain. You know, they may feel good and all that other, and I personally am interacting with a person who smokes so much weed that poor child has no idea half the time what this much of it takes them in a whole nother world. Now, I'm not talking about no high, but y'all, you weed heads, it's earned from the ground, it's legal. Yeah, it may be legal, but that don't necessarily mean that you need to participate in it. Whole nother subject. I may need to do something called weed out the weed. Anyway, back to this problem. Y'all don't stop. Please don't, family. Please don't, family. Please don't, family. It's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right. If I have the, let's go back to this tongue and life and death real quick. If I've got the power to speak life, if I've got power for it, check this out. And that's what I need to be doing. I need to be speaking life. If I have anything to do with it, I need to be speaking life. Words that bring power. All right? That's my problem, if you want to call it a problem. So now that I've recognized my problem, that I've not locked in on the promises, I'm not pursuing Him. Somewhere down the road, I lost my passion. God, rekindle my purpose, please. God, give me back. Prepare my feet. As you said, any ground that I walk on is holy. God, bring my problem and set it right in front of me. And give me patience, God. Give me patience to deal with my problem. All right, y'all. God bless you. Have a phenomenal day. All right? Have a phenomenal day. Peace. I was gonna do another one, but hold on, partner. I was gonna do another one.